nothing but blue skies above as you get a look there at Coors Field in downtown Denver. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Catfish Brown gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Yeah, and you don't want to set the early tone here by letting him cruise through the first inning. You've got to at least put up a little bit of a fight in this at-bat.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. These Rockies, Eric Karros, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And this will be their last home game for quite a while. They're about to head out on a long road trip, so they'll be wanting to get out of here with at least another victory under their belts.
Spin throw. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now. And it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Buster Posey will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
And the runner's breaking for third. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Coming to the plate now, Catfish Brown, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
1-0. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, right over the top of that one. Double play ball would be a killer here. So
line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Hundley gets the tag down, and they've got him at home plate.
Yeah, normally teams have their weakest arm out there in left field, but he says, what? You're going to run on me? Oh, no, I don't think so. He comes up throwing here and nails his man at home.
Now to the plate, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
You have got to be kidding me. You're not going to see this ever. I mean, this is a base.
Catfish Brown digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Catfish Brown.
Nope. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lyles looks in, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. LeMahieu is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there.
Catfish Brown ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out.
Buster Posey will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And you're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
Runner goes. Drilled on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Mission accomplished that half inning for the Colorado bullpen. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. The Rockies are out in front, 3-1. Christian Audemaze will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, a big hole on the right side of the infield. You see it there. With the first baseman holding, the second baseman at double play depth, there's a lot of real estate out there, and he just bounces it right through the...
And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Nick Hundley. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top, 7-1. So long from Denver. This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Catfish Brown is in that spotlight. And Eric, he's coming into this one with hits in each of his last 10 games. What do you think is contributing to his recent success, and what do you think about his chances of extending that streak in this one?
Well, Matt, to me, it really comes down to his approach. I think he's really been focused on seeing the ball deep into the strike zone instead of lunging out for it. When hitters wait for the ball, they tend to use the whole field, and that almost...
We are under the lights here on a Friday night at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, they have to get guys on base somehow. This is a team that's dead last in slugging percentage, so they're not going to hit you a lot of home runs.
Catfish Brown gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ross gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt gets taken for a ball. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, and it's painfully obvious to say, but if they can't score any runs, their woes are just going to continue. They were shut out in the loss yesterday, so what they really need is to put a few runs on the board early on and let their pitchers work with the lead for once.
2 out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants are down 1-2-3. After 1, no score. Tyson Ross set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something, help himself out.
Effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Nearly a great play down there at third base. In fact, it was a great play.
Matt Kemp did his job in his first at-bat, laying down a successful sacrifice bunt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
The batter, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Catfish Brown. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Ross pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Hence around third, being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row. And now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Buster Posey stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. 1 out and a runner on second base. And the runner's breaking for third. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kemp moves over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 3 and the Friars 2. Matt Kemp digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hit hard to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. Still down by a count of 4-2. Catfish Brown comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Ross into his motion. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Catfish Brown ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Chopped at the plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So striding in, Yonhervis Solarte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Oh, what a play. The throw. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. Catfish Brown will step in. A ground out victim his last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. One left for San Francisco. This remains a 5-all ball game. Hit to short. Brown scoops it up, and he's set down, one away.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Catfish Brown brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And so now if you start thinking about who's left in the Padres. Striding into the box, Calvin Lamb. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease.
Well, they are definitely serious about ending this ball game right here and now. He bravely takes second base here on the stolen base, and he represents the winning run out there in scoring position now. Nobody out.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And that right there is about as nutty a decision as I've ever seen. I mean, you're the winning run. You're already in scoring position. It's going to wind up working out, but that can't have come from the bench. He had to do that one on his own.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays at third with one away now.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
Settling in now, Russell Franklin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Figueroa camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, left fielder.
Into the box, Mark Trumbo. He drew a walk his first time up. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base.
Now in the box, Matt Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Out. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 11 innings in the books. Melvin Upton Jr. digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow roller out to short. To his right, Brown. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Catfish Brown is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes.
Willis Wolf will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Line drive to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Corey Spangenberg Trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far.
Yeah, but one hit will do a lot to take that bad taste out of your mouth. Just one.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit on the ground is short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Catfish Brown stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 11 for him on the season. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
I think sometimes as a pitcher, as soon as you release the pitch, you have a feeling that you could be in trouble. And that was big trouble right there. Big home run that ties this game up.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
Saturday Night Baseball here on the show from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Catfish Brown strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know, with that fella waiting on deck, if you believe in protection in the batting order, this guy is going to get something to hit right here.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Drilled to the right side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. After 1, no score. Catfish Brown stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
And this is going to turn into one of those no harm, no foul situations out there on the mound. He serves out the base hit here, but that guy's thinking 2 all the way. And
Adam Rosales will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
First baseman.
Rocky Gale will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, he's got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. And Catfish Brown will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a lead.
Buster Posey will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Comes the 0-2 pitch. Runners off for second. Popped high in the air. Cruz is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Runners on the move for second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, I'm not sure if this was a planned hit run or just a straight steal. If it was a hit run, he got it all backwards here.
Mark Trumbo will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. High drive. Left field. Out of here. A 3-run homer here for Mark Trumbo. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Catfish Brown will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now.
Ball one, no
So
strike.
all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Mitre ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Manny Carrara will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. 1 there. And we're going to have ourselves a little discussion about that call as here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout. It looked from up here that the shortstop had the ball but dropped it on the transfer. And you can see the umpire saying just that very thing. But I believe the manager has a dissenting opinion here, so he'll have his say out there before he returns. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been...